Alright, what's up guys? This is my 46-gallon bow front tank. This is my little shitty 10-gallon that I'm transferring all of the crap from. This is my little frog spawn, I believe, I think that's a candy cane. Yeah, this tank is not going good. I'm getting ready to transfer everything maybe tomorrow. And the reason why they're not opening and not happy, I guess you can say, is because the pH and all the levels are gone bad. I'm running on a little Aqueon, little shitty filter. I threw in a little Biomax and carbon and a foam pad in there because I couldn't find a cartridge. So yeah, there used to be a Fluval on that, a Fluval 305 that my dad gave me. But I switched it over to this big tank right now, and it is running well. So what happened was some crazy story right here. My dad gave me all of this rock, and that little purple one right there and green one I bought from the fish store to seed the tank. And the sand too. My dad gave me all the sand, so I guess you can say it was live sand. But I also added some live sand to it from the store. And what I did was I mixed up the sand and rinsed it out and rinsed out all the rocks. And this rock right here, I've been curing for about a month now. I don't know why. I'm just curing them. And I think it grew some stuff on it to feed the tank even more. So basically, the first day I tested this tank, I put I put a damsel in there, and the first day I tested it, I had about 2 ppm of ammonia, which is really high. I mean, I've never had 2 ppm of ammonia, but that's really high for me. So basically, I waited it out and started putting some cycle in the tank, and by day 2, all my ammonia was like surprisingly all gone, and it was at 0. And my nitrites were at like a really high level. I would say like a 3, I think. I forgot, but I think it was at a 3. And I was pretty surprised that it went away that quick. And by day 3, when I put my cycle in, I tested the water and I had really high nitrates. And I was amazed that the tank cycled so fast. Like, I have no idea how that happened. And I took out that damsel, and these 2 little clownfish right here, they're a couple, but they used to be in this tank, which was very nice about a month ago. And this little shrimp right here, too, you can see him. He used to be in that tank, too, and I transferred him over first, and the snail first. And then I threw in the clownfish, just to be safe. And basically, that's what it is. And for filtration, I don't have a pretty good setup right now. I'm still working on it. And let me show you my filtration. Okay. So right here, we have a little U-shaped pipe. And I copped that off my dad. This overflow box, the siphon from this pipe, I created a siphon, and it sucks water from the overflow box, and it takes it to this clear box right here. And this clear box, it goes into this clear container thing, and it overflows over to this little cylinder shaped thing, and the water goes down the hole, down the PVC pipe, and then it comes down here, into here. And I got a foam pad wrapped around it. And this is not much of a sump, refugium of like high-tech kind of thing with light and all that crap. The only reason I like a sump is because I just don't like a heater or all that crap in my tank. So yeah, that's why I set up this, and I basically put foam pad. I threw some Biomax and maybe a little carbon. There's a rock in there, live rock from my old tank, which has been feeding this tank very well too. About 2 bags of Biomax. That's my old ass heater. I tell you, old ass heater. My dad's had it for about 15 years now. Now I'm using it and it still works great. Good shit. Alright, so basically this is my sump. This is my protein skimmer. I know, it's a shitty ass skimmer. It's a Cyclone 100, I believe, or 50. It's a shitty skimmer. I don't know why it's foaming up. Maybe you guys can help me out with that. I read online it's probably because there's not a lot of waste in the tank because I just started it, and maybe that's why it's not foaming still. But right now I got it on full blast. It's on full blast right now because I do not know how to set this up. You guys got to help me on that too. And that is the air valve for it. It goes down to this little maxi jet, and yeah, that's my skimmer. Back here we got this little Kalkwasser drifting. I got this on the internet. It's really good. I really like this. It's an easy, cheap setup. Just pull up a bottle, drill 2 holes, throw in the pipe, create a siphon, and this is where I drip it. And it like drips dumb slow, like dumbass slow. It just drips and drips and drips. And it's been supplementing this tank very well. And this is my 305 I was talking about. I just didn't like the idea of putting the hoses in the tank, so I just hooked up one side of it here where it sucks it up, where the water comes in. Water comes out on this side, as you can see from this hose right here. And then I have my pump, and the pump sucks up the water from all this. It sucks it up. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. And it sends it through the UV sterilizer straight up through that pipe. Back up the pipe, and it shoots it in the tank. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I had a little problem right there. This is my little thermometer. 84 degrees. 85, and that's because it is right in that overflow box. I don't want to see it. And I believe it's inaccurate because my heater is set to 78 and it's still not like giving me a right temperature. So I'm gonna consider getting a new one. I don't like this electronic shit, man. I don't trust it. Okay. So this table is actually, it's kind of a funny story, I guess you can say. Spent me 2 weeks to look for it, and I live in Fremont, and it's really hard to find a fish store here. It's like really hard. It's like I only know one place, and they had this. I was like, you know what? All right, forget it. I need to buy this. So it originally came brown, and what I had to do was I got this all-in-one polyester stain, and I stained the whole table. It took me about a whole day and a whole night. I was up all night staining this table. As you can see, it was brown. Bear with me. It was brown, but I stained it, and it looked Actually, I think it looks very nice. I think it looks nice. I mean, tell me what you guys think. I mean, it has a nice shine to it too. Alright, and now, the last thing I'm going to say, lighting. Lighting, alright, I know you guys are going to say I got shitty lighting, alright? I know you guys are. Basically, what this is it's a compact fluorescent, alright? I know, it's not good, but for now, it's alright. It's a 265 watt compact fluorescent. One goes like this, and one goes from here. This screw holds in the reflector, and I also have one on this side. And basically, it's a big reflector, and it shoots it straight into the tank. For now, it's two 50/50s. But once I get a little money, I'm going to throw 2 metal halide fixture I found at Aqua Traders. Go check it out. It's a really good store, online store. And it's in San Bruno, California. It's a really good store. I like the store. They don't have good stuff in the store, but the lighting is great. Basically, what I'm getting from them is it's a metal halide, 2 metal halides, and 6 LEDs. And it's like the width is about the size of my tank, so I won't have to worry about having a lid. I'm going to just throw that whole lighting on, and the fish won't jump out because they'll be scared to. So basically, yeah, and I don't plan on having a little firefish goby anytime soon, so yeah. So that lighting's going to be great. I can't wait to get that. It's like $260 saving up. I'm about to get that. And to run these 2 lightings, this one is from Fish Need It, and it's a 4-bulb T5 fixture. There's 2 actinics and 2 10,000Ks. Not a great fan of it. I mean, for $100, I guess you can say it's pretty good, but I am not a big fan of it. I didn't like the coloration and all that it gave me. I actually kind of like the compact fluorescents better than that. I don't know. You guys tell me what. Down here, all my electricity, which is dangerous as fuck. I'm planning on getting a waterproof power strip, but right now I can't get one. And I've already got shocked a few times, and my circuits have shut off a few times. But right now it's stable. I got a timer for $5 at Ace Hardware, so check it out. And I got like 3 power strips. For the lighting, I have 1 power strip, and it hooked up 4 cords for the ballast on these 2 lightings, and they're all hooked up to 1 timer. So they both turn on at the same time and turn off at the same time. And that is it. That is my 46-gallon bow front tank. Alright, sorry about that. So let's see if we get these fishies. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Can you guys tell me how to get rid of that bubble algae? It's like getting on my nerves. Like, it is seriously getting on my nerves. Like, I just want to know a way to get rid of it. You can see it, that little green dot. And I know it's too early to call Coraline, but I don't know. You guys tell me. That little purple dot right there. Right there. You can see it. All these little purple spots. I don't know what the hell it is. I think it's like dyed Coraline from my dad's tank. But you guys tell me. Alright? And there we go.